Hello everybody, this is Ali and I am back with you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I am an late game free-to-play player. In this video, I am on Fraser's account. He's a clanmate and a friend of mine, and he asked me to build him a 1k Ultra Nightmare team. And after checking his account, he's got a stacked roster. He's got a lot of champs. He's got a Demitha, he's got double man-eaters, Painkeepers, Warcaster, and helicath. After checking all of that, I decided to build him a BatManForEver team. And the reason I'm not running a Demitha team is that you can run Demitha with like 180, 190 speed, something around that for Sand Devil, and make a 5-man team. And the reason I'm not running a double man-eater team is that the Painkeeper that you use in this comp has different speed than the Painkeeper that you use for Iron Twins. And so for this team, we're using helicath at 257 from gear, but after we add the Demon Lord stats, he would go at 259 speed, 4.5k defense, 196 crit damage, and 100% crit rate. And the second champion would be Doom Priest. She's our cleanser. Every time she takes a turn, she cleanses one random debuff and heals all allies. So that's her role. She's in Toxic set, and she's running at 225 from here and 227 after we add the area bonuses. 2.9k attack. Her base attack is kind of low. Almost 100 crit rate, 135 crit damage, and she doesn't need accuracy. Also, her masteries are defense and offense. This is to trigger more retaliation hits and adding more poisons to the boss. And for helicath masteries, I forgot to show them. He's got these masteries. You don't even need the support tree, you can just do the offense. And for the support tree, if you want, you can go all the way to Master Hexer and to Sniper. These will give you a better chance to add your weekend debuff to the boss and keep it up all the time. But those are not necessary because he counterattacks every time the boss hits you. And the third champion would be Seeker. He's got Cruelty, and his gear 264 speed, 3.7 attack, 100% crit rate, and 193 crit damage. He doesn't need accuracy for Clan Boss, but that's the gear that he had on his account. And for the masteries, we went with the support tree and offense. These masteries, Spirit Haste and Lasting Gifts, won't affect the speed tune on Seeker because he doesn't give you any speed buffs, so you can use them. And the last block damage champion is Warcaster. He's going at 268, 3.6k attack, 104 crit rate, 167 crit damage. He doesn't need accuracy nor resistance, this is just what he got. And he's fully booked, but he only needs books on the A3. And masteries, defense and offense. Since he doesn't do any debuffs, we went for the defense tree to benefit more from counterattacks of the turns. And the last champion is Mistrider Daithi. He is the main guy that does most of the damage besides helicath. He's running at 261, 4.4k attack, 100% crit rate, 238 crit damage, 187 accuracy. And the reason that it's lower than usual is that his A3, which is increased attack and increased accuracy, is always on him, so he needs less accuracy. And the other job that he has is land with increased defense, just do damage, increase masteries or offense and support. The reason I went for support was to get him some extra stats from Lore of Steel, also to get Cycle of Magic so he can get more turns from the A3 and A2, and Lasting Gifts to increase the duration of the buffs that he has, and Master Hexer to increase the duration of decreased defense. However, Master Hexer is tricky because every time he does the A3, he gets an extra turn, and then he does the A2, and if this lands, you get an extra turn. So if you have a 3-turn debuff on the boss, and you do the A2, and you don't land a 4-turn, or like a new debuff, you're not going to get an extra turn. I hope that's understandable. So if you don't get Master Hexer, that's probably better for your damage. So before we run, I'm just going to show the team on Deadwood Jedi as well, so that you know it works. Here, if you come here to Deadwood Jedi, you search the name of the team, BatManForEver. I'll drop the link below so you can see it for yourself. And you can see it's a 1k Ultra Nightmare team. You scroll down, you need a DPS, a block damage or Santa on a 4-turn cooldown on that skill, and another block damage champion or Santa in this fast fluff, and a cleanser, which we are using Doompriest for because she makes it affinity friendly and she makes it stun friendly, and a DPS, and Seeker is the person that makes it a 2-for-1. And if you scroll down and you click on the Ultra Nightmare, and here the block damage champion is running at 246, but if you click on the comp that I made, Helicath is running at 259. And the reason for it is that, as I said, he wants to use his Helicath for Iron Twins, and he needs to be 257, so that's why it's much faster than the original speed comp. So you can, if you don't want to use your Helicath for that team, you can just run this slow team, and it would benefit you. So this is just faster. I just had to increase the speed of everybody so that the speed tune is intact. You need 1 turn delay on Helicath's A3, which is a block damage, and you need 1 turn delay on Seeker, and everybody else is just auto. You don't have to do anything else. Let's show the team setup in here as well. Helicath starts with A2 and just does the A3. We turn off the A2. A3 needs to be booked. The others don't really matter. He's booked, but it doesn't matter. We turn off the A2 on Doompriest because it doesn't hit, and we already have increased attack, so we just want her to hit. Daithi, A3 first priority, A2 second priority, and he just does his job. He can be in Relentless because this team is friendly to Relentless here, so you can have Relentless on your DPS and just make them do as much damage as you want. And Warcaster is booked on the A3. The books don't matter on the other skills. His Warcaster is fully booked, but it doesn't really matter. And instead of Warcaster, you can use any other block damage champion, or you can use Demitha. But you cannot use Demitha or Warcaster in the slow slot. So you should have that in mind. And for Seeker, we have A1 opener and A2 as the first priority. I'm just gonna save this team and we can just run it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna let the team run for a few turns, then I'm going to cut the video short and I'll show you guys the damage once it reaches the 1 minute mark. So halfway through Clan Boss, turn 25, and we have done 38 million damage, which is more than 1 key if it goes as it is. I'll get back with you guys when we reach 1 key. Okay, so on turn 45, we have reached 1 key for Ultra Nightmare. But I'm not going to save this key because he's already done his Ultra Nightmare run, and I don't want to waste his key. So this is his damage for Ultra Nightmare, Frazola, 76.5 million damage. And I have a screenshot of his team for Force Affinity as well, and you should be able to see that on your screen right now. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.